Thank you for watching Manhwa TG. Like and subscribe for more. Your support means the world to me. Let's continue with the chapter 11 to 20. Congratulations to all those who have passed the first examination. Yunhai and I passed the written exam and proceeded to the second exam without much difficulty. Hunter Qualification Practical Exam Guide. As you can see in the exam field, there is an artificial monster that imitates regular monsters, which is called a dummy. You pass if you hunt this monster within the time limit without sustaining any major injuries. And since many guild agents are watching you from the observation room, you may gain an opportunity to be scouted by a guild from this fight. If you have no further questions, then Team D, applicant number 1 will proceed with the exam. Applicant number 5, fail. Next, Team D, applicant number 6. Next, Team D, applicant number 12. There aren't any eye-catching applicants. I get that some applicants fail within seconds, but I can't believe there are applicants that give up even before the battle. Guild agents. I think this is the first time I've seen him in the observation room. Sword Saint. On the day of the first fracture, he was the hunter who saved humanity from absolute destruction, as well as the guildmaster who created the world-famous Goryeo sword house. He is as skilled as he is famous. Whenever the greatest hunter in South Korea is discussed, he has never failed to be mentioned. I think I'm going to give up on watching the applicants. Why would anyone choose any other guild over Goryeo sword house? You're right. The talented ones will be scouted by the Sword Saint. Why is someone who has never shown up in the exam field once here all of a sudden? I heard somewhere that his granddaughter begged for him to come. The one who was on the news not too long ago. Grandpa. I'm here. Who is that child? She's the daughter of an applicant I know. I'm watching her while they take the exam. Santa Claus? I'm the Sword Saint, not Santa. I see. Seol-Ah, yes, Seol-Ah. What do you think of the applicants? Awful. The one who just finished was a little bit interesting. Ah, it's Mommy. Team D, applicant number 28. Clear time 16 seconds. You pass. Phew. Yunhai, you were pretty good out there. I practiced really hard. Good luck to you too, Seojin. Let's finish this quickly. Team D, applicant number 29. The exam will now begin. What is with this applicant? Why is he just staring? Did he freeze because he got too scared? That is the appearance of someone who's analyzing the battle situation and his opponent. I found out the dummy's weakness after countless practical exam retries before my regression. There is one large gap in the armor of the golem created by the dummy. Found it. It's common knowledge that the dummy's weakness is the joints, so why is Seojin? Is he thinking of another strategy? Huh. That is the dummy's core. Team D, applicant number 29. Clear time 14 seconds. You pass. Amazing. The person you wanted me to see must be that young man. He's extraordinary, right? It's one thing to identify the weakness, but to think he thought of a strategy to pull out the core like that. What a talent. Congratulations on passing. You must have had empty stomachs ever since the start of your exam, so you must be hungry, right? This congratulatory meal is on me, so eat away. Lavish feast. But Heian, this place looks too expensive. I already paid for it. How about you treat me next time when you become a hunter and make tons of money? I thought she'd talk about recruiting us to her guild. Maybe I'm being too suspicious of Go Hyun. For every good deed, as much as I felt grateful, I felt like there was an ulterior motive. It's not just because I've seen all sides of Go Hyun before my regression, but also because she is the granddaughter of the Sword Saint. But it doesn't seem like she approached us with ill intentions, and since I've regressed, I may just be overreacting. Appa. I want to ask you something. The weapons you and Yuni use. Can you tell me where they were made? If I introduce them, Hyun will naturally let her grandfather, the Sword Saint, meet Kang Cheol-Ah, the first generation, the first hunter Sword Saint, and the soon-to-be world-renowned blacksmith Kang Cheol-Ah. But that is something that should occur much further in the future. Hiya, Colt. Don't be so surprised. Are you having an important conversation? The thing Hyun requested this morning. I was sending it to her by text. I introduced Kang Cheol-Ah to Go Hyun. Hyun was planning on changing her weapon, and she was curious about who made our weapons. I was a bit concerned about the butterfly effect, but my worries are getting ahead of myself. And most of all, Go Hyun is. She's a good girl, right? When I first heard her request, I was filled with worry and doubt. But as Yunhai said, Go Hyun is a good person. Until now, rather than ill will, she's shown nothing but pure goodwill. She's different from the Go Hyun I knew, who had faced all kinds of hardships. She's someone I can trust. Are you studying for tomorrow's final exam? We were told where the exam site was, so I'm just researching it in advance. I'm gathering information so that both of us can pass the exam without any problems. Seojin. Thank you. For everything to the point that I can't even count, every single one. Yunhai, it's my first time seeing you drink. Are you drunk? I was being serious. I don't know what you're thankful for, but it's not too late to tell me after the exam, so tell me properly after it. With our skills, the exam will be over in a flash. TL/N, this better not be a flag. I didn't know when I was talking without much thought that I'd face events that I'd never experienced, even before my regression, like that. Gwanak Mountain. Hunter License Final Exam. Clearing a designated beginner dungeon with 2 other applicants selected at random. The score of the final exam depends on how well you cooperate and contribute to your comrades. Because your contribution decides whether you receive a reward or not, obtaining a reward is usually the criteria for passing the exam. Applicant Lee Seojin, here. Applicant Hyomansu, here. Applicant Kong Daeho, here. You 3 will now take this exam of clearing this beginner dungeon. The time limit is 3 hours, and you may only use one type of weapon. You can only use the consumables that we provide to you. Then we will give you 30 minutes of discussion time before the exam begins. Hyomansu is obviously a mage. Mages come with recognition due to their rarity, but I don't remember him. I saw you take the exam last time, but Kong Daeho is someone I've heard of many times before my regression. A hunter who, rather than using swords or bows, used his fists. To think I'd meet the hunter who'll later be referred to as the Fist King in the future. What's important is whether I've been blessed with good group project. No, party members. I think we should decide on positions and strategies before the exam begins. Do either of you have any suggestions? I feel like I have to be the group leader. Final exam group D Team 12 is departing. You have entered a cleared dungeon, beginning the common quest. Dungeon, clear the Gwanak Mountain ant nest. After the meeting, the positions were decided. At the rear is Hyomansu, who has a long attack range. I will restrain and give orders at the center, and at the vanguard is Kong Daeho. People usually get scared when they enter a dungeon for the first time. Wait. Are you guys even capable of protecting me? Like that? What are you talking about? We're not here to protect you. Do you know how valuable I am? Your lives are over if I get hurt. Go ahead first so I know it's safe. Can we just leave him? The two of us will be enough for the beginning section. We'll be going first. You're seriously going? Wait for me. Mansu, SSI, leave all your accessories with the supervisor. Our location may be exposed to the monsters from the sound. What? Do you know how expensive these are? What are you going to do if he steals them? Things like these happen occasionally during the exam. People who care only about themselves with no regard for their team or formation. The orderer's words are absolute during subjugations. Go, leave them. Are you colluding with that supervisor? Trying to get a score from me, are you? Hey, answer me. Mansu, SSI. I will tell you for the last time. Leave all your accessories behind. Yes, such swift and natural movements without a chance to react. He even accurately calculated the intimidating distance. I heard there was an applicant who passed the written exam with a perfect score and passed the practical exam in the shortest time. Let's keep going. Yes, a prospect has appeared. Weird, it's been a while since we entered, but there's not even a single ant keeping watch. Even the luminescent moss that the rock ants eat are left behind. There are times when supervisors secretly create unexpected situations to determine how the applicants will deal with them. But even so, wait, there's something weird up ahead. A hole? I've never seen this when clearing the ant nest before. An unexpected situation would be a simpler problem to solve than this. Huh. Mansu, SSI? Don't move. Eek. Something's pulling me in. Pulling you in? What do you mean? Save me. Is that an ant devourer? Half. PFFP. HRRP. We're going in for support. Okay. Wait, stop. That's not the test zone. You are the first to enter the hidden dungeon. Beginning the special quest. Hidden dungeon. Clear the ant devourer cave. Are you all right? Thank you. Did you hear that notice just now? I did. It said something about a special quest. A hidden dungeon. We've entered a hidden dungeon. I heard there was going to be an unexpected situation during the exam, but I don't think that was meant to happen. Yes, the supervisor's reaction was strange, too. The ant nest dungeon before my regression didn't have a hidden dungeon. What if this is the aftermath of the butterfly effect? Ak. Mansu, SSI's voice. What should we do? He'll be fine for a moment. The ant devourer has a habit of storing its food alive. If we wait for the supervisor to come, then entrances to hidden dungeons become blocked for the people who enter for the first time. I doubt the supervisor will be able to catch up with us. I'm sure he's worried since it's a dungeon that we've never been to before, and 2 exam participants need to clear it alone. But there's a reason why I'm trying to do this despite it being a gamble. My goal is to win the reward for being the first to clear a hidden dungeon, an elixir. After the dungeon is cleared, IT rewards hunters in various ways. Among them, it's possible to obtain an elixir as the first to clear it. Because it has the effect of boosting a hunter's stats, it is a miracle drug that any hunter would want. Although I might look like a moth charging into a flame, if one is the Fist King and the other one is a regressor, then the gamble changes. Even if it's dangerous, we have to try to save him if we can. Saving and protecting those in danger. That's what I think a hunter is meant to do. You're right. I'm embarrassed that I hesitated. You can speak to me casually since I'm younger than you. He's indeed the same as before I regressed. I'll leave the role of the orderer to you as planned. You can call me Hyung comfortably too. I will do that then, Daeho Hyung. Let's start the subjugation of the dungeon, the Ant Devourer Cave. How are the ant corpses moving? They're monsters that turned into undead after the ant devourer ate them. Ghost ants. I wondered where all the ants that were supposed to be up there went. Damn it. But, contrary to my worries, this fight is going really well. It's never been this easy. Did I gain superhuman strength because I'm nervous about coming into the hidden dungeon for the first time? Hyung, there are two in the rear. Is it thanks to Seojin? Whenever a surprise attack occurs, a spear in Seojin's command would appear and get us out of the crisis. It's like he's someone who's experienced countless battles. 3 on the left. Alright, he's so reliable. The ghost ants are probably using the luminescent moss to lure the rock ants to eat them. What? I was just thinking that there seems to be more and more moss. If it's as you say, then. Right. If I'm not wrong, then we'll be at the boss room soon. I'm sure Hyomansu is there. Although Hyomansu is a jerk, I hope he is alright. There he is. That jerk. Daeho Hyung, get away. It's too late. Daeho Hyung, I'm fine. I've enveloped myself in mana. I don't think I'll last much longer, though. It's hard. It's different from the dummy golem that had armor. Its body is tough in itself. Think, the ant devourer's weakness. I've fought with monsters countless times and put in so much effort to memorize them. What did he cut? Its eyes and antenna? Hyung, are you okay? I'm fine. I can keep fighting. Daeho Hyung, listen carefully. We need to pull it out of the ground before it hides again. Pull that thing out. It's not defeated yet. Just damaging its eyes and antenna wouldn't even do anything to it. We must attack its real weakness. Can you do that? No, you must do it. I'm sure you can do it. A hunter who uses his fists? Why do you fight so recklessly? I don't think you're a good fit for our party. Please leave. I can't even command you properly, since you use a fighting style I've never seen before. I'd like you to leave the party. If you came in without a weapon, you should at least be skilled. You're just recklessly strong. Why are you so inexperienced? Hyung, your battle style is pretty cool though. You're the most spirited hunter I've ever seen. Alright, I understand. I'll trust you, Seojin. KUK, you aren't getting away. Its lower body, which was hidden in the ground, has no exoskeleton covering it. Seojin, I don't think I can hold on anymore. Good job, Hyung. That's good enough. I'm in the presence of the future Fist King. I can't take it down in a normal manner. You are the first to clear the hidden dungeon, Ant Devourer's Cave. You have completed the special quest. Thank you for your hard work, distributing the reward for the very first clear. Hunter license issuance, let's see. Lee Seojin and Yu Yunhai Nim. These are the licenses that prove that you two are official hunters. Congratulations on passing the final exam. After many twists and turns, we passed the exam and finally became official hunters. Why does Seol-Ah look so gloomy? Her snacks were confiscated a while ago. Although this is a step towards changing the future, I mustn't forget that this is just the beginning. Huh. Why is the mana light shining? When there are no siren sounds indicating a fracture forming. Oh, what's wrong with this? The bag. Is that magic? A lollipop? Who would use magic like that? It can't be. It's just like when their house collapsed, and when the Cretan bull was trapped. Seol-Ah's magic is becoming stronger to the point that it can't be controlled. To think that was Seol-Ah's magic. On the day the house collapsed, what exactly happened? She asked me where her father was. She burst into tears when I said she couldn't meet him, and the house collapsed. That's why they came to find me. This time around, IT stopped with just the object floating. But from what I've seen so far, she has skills equivalent to those of a mage. No, she'll be able to use magic far more powerful than what the average mage can use. The problem is that she's not using the power consciously, and that it activates on its own based on her emotions. This is just what I think, but it looks like Seol-Ah's ability is starting to get triggered by even the smallest of emotions. What does that mean? Seol-Ah's mana is becoming stronger to the point that it can't be controlled. What's going to happen to Seol-Ah from now on? At this rate, I'm sure someone will get hurt. Seol-Ah will be in danger as well. It's not like there's no way to help her. I knew this day would eventually come. Since Seol-Ah's power exploded even before I regressed. I didn't think it would happen this soon, though. One of the reasons why Seol-Ah mana became sensitive is because the mana around her is thin. So, we just need to bring her somewhere where mana is plentiful. A place with plenty of mana. No way. That's right. There are two places that are full of mana. The dungeon, or the field. Are you crazy? That's too dangerous. What if Seol-Ah gets hurt? I also don't want to bring her to such dangerous places. Even if she possesses the talent to become the final boss in the future. She's only a 5-year-old child now. I'd be forcing her to face danger, just to prevent the future that awaits her. What would possibly be different from before my regression if I let her face such dangers? I'm sorry. I'm sure you've come to this conclusion after much thought. I'm not saying that she has to fight monsters. We'll take down all the monsters. We just need to bring Seol-Ah there. Dungeons and fields are owned either by guilds or the association, and I don't know if they'll let her in. There's no way they'd allow it unless they're out of their minds. If there's someone around who owns a dungeon or field, then let's try to ask for help. Goryeo Sword Mountain Goryeo Sword House Entrance Bus Numbers 525, 718. Isn't this place the entrance to Goryeo Sword House? Welcome all three of you. Pretty uni. Seol-Ah, you're even cuter than before. Why is he in here? Heian, I came here because I have a favor to ask of you. Let's continue talking at my house. It's not far after the stairs. After the stairs? It's been a while. Huff huff. What kind of person has a house on a mountain ridge with 3 kilometers stairs in front of it? Seol-Ah was on Heian's back and fell asleep on the way here. This place contrasts so much. When one enters the house, the room looks modern. But from the outside, they'd think that this place is a traditional hanok. TL/N. Hanok equals a traditional Korean house. First designed and built in the 14th century during the Joseon dynasty. By the way, I was wondering why you wanted to go see Heian. I didn't think she would be the granddaughter of the famous sword saint. People who'd only recently become hunters wouldn't know. It's not like I became a hunter to be famous, and I don't really announce it either. You said you came to see me for a favor, right? What is it? Do you mean the field of Goryeo Sword Mountain? Yeah, because I know you have a field that your guild members and trainees use. Taking pictures of Seol-Ah after getting permission. Fractures are classified into 3 main categories. Ones that spit out monsters and then disappear, sporadic fractures. Ones that hijack buildings to create dungeons, corrosive fractures. And the complete opposite of sporadic fractures. Ones that don't disappear and spit out monsters at regular intervals, permanent fractures. Fields refer to areas where many of these fractures have appeared. Could just the two of us use the field? It certainly would be inconvenient if you use it together with the trainees. Of course, that's possible. I'll find a time slot where the field isn't being used by trainees. Really? That easily? You introduced me to Sir Kong Cheol-Ah. I have to repay you for that. I was worried we wouldn't meet the conditions. What a relief. Phew. I'll go and ask if you guys can enter the field. Heian is pretty late. Goryo's sword house is so wide, after all. It probably takes a long time to get around. Is Miss Go Heian here? A trainee? She went out a little while ago. What's the matter? She has a guest. What could possibly be the problem for it to be taking this long? Sung Soo-hyun. Why is he here? Look who it is. It's Yu Yunhai from last time. And the aspiring hunter. It'd be stranger if that snob remembered my name. Why is he here after Go Heian gave him such a mouthful that time? I think you should come back next time. Sigh. There's no helping it since she's busy. It looked like it was their first time meeting from the way they talked to each other, though. Before I leave. Aspiring hunter. Let's talk. Isn't he that celebrity hunter? He looks so dashing. Since I'm not the owner of this place, I can't tell him to get lost. The reward of being the first to clear the collapsed department store's dungeon. I came to get my share of it. His share? What nonsense is this? The hunter who discovers the dungeon first has the right to raid it first. I was going to raid the dungeon after the exit opened, but Yu Yunhai, and Go Heian stole the first clear opportunity from me without consultation. Not only that, if word gets out that two of the people who cleared the dungeon weren't official hunters, then there will be a huge problem. What is he going on about? What do you mean by that? Everyone has the right to possess rewards for a dungeon that was formed for the first time. You just need to hand over the reward. Do you think you have the right to argue with me now? I, the leader of the Knights Guild, am a celebrity with a good reputation. Nothing good will come out of becoming enemies with me. Even more so, for a rookie hunter without any backing or reputation. Kaya, how is he so handsome? You were so scared back then. You're finally showing your true colors. True colors, my ass. Who's the one that keeps grinding my gears? You were the one who ran away when we were putting our lives on the line. Cowardly bastard. I won't tolerate any more insulting remarks from you. I can understand now why Go Heian said what she said back then. You aren't qualified to be a hunter. Seo Junappa, Yunhai Yuni. You waited long, right? I got permission. Where's Seo Junappa? That Sung Soo-hyun person came here, and they went out to talk. What? Why is that jerk here? Then how about we go look around Goryo's sword house? Will he be all right? He hasn't been resting at all since we began training. He was researching about fields last night, too. I'm worried that he's pushing himself too hard. Impossible. I'm being pushed back by an applicant. I was the one who attacked first. He's pushing as hard as, no. He's pushing even harder than when we fought against the spiders. Sung Soo-hyun, you punk. You aren't just a pretentious hunter, huh? Not only is he quick and has incredible reflexes, his sword techniques are extraordinary and nimble too. But as a beginner who hasn't even done this for a decade, his skills haven't been refined. But why am I fighting against this child seriously? I got it. It's because if he came to see me and Heian for the dungeon reward, then I'm sure he'll go to Yunhai next. This guy, who cleverly mixes lies with truth, will threaten Yunhai with everything he can. And in the worst-case scenario, he'll try to take her to his guild. If that happens, then things will be just like how they were before my regression. I should end him here, so that he doesn't come find us again. Huh? Did I push myself too hard? Why did this have to happen right now? After charging at me like that, he must have exhausted his stamina from overusing mana. I got lucky. I got lucky. There's no way that I'd admit to being pushed back by a rookie hunter like him. Maybe I can just get rid of him now and cover it up by saying that it was an accident during training. If I donate money a few times to cover things up, I'm sure I'll get away this time too. The Sword Saint. Although this is a place where a lot of training takes place, the sword you just swung crossed the line. Get out of here now. Grandpa, did you leave in a hurry like that to fight Seol-Ah Appa? Seol, there's no way I would do that. Are you all right? You look pale. I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. While driving your opponent into a corner is a decent strategy, it looks like you also drove yourself into a corner. While it's a good idea to be immersed in training, don't forget that rest is also a part of it. If it's because of the field, I'll permit you to enter at a later point in time. Thank you. The Sword Saint isn't someone who acts with malice, but I'm getting nervous for no reason because of the events from before my regression. I'll impose on you and rest a little, then. Are you okay now? Thanks to you, I'm in tip-top shape now. To think I'd sleep for 2 whole days. What's important now is our battle. The notification doesn't pop up in the field, unlike the dungeon. Huh? Did you take a good look at the notes I wrote? Of course. You organized it well, so we should be able to clear it without any trouble. Where's Seol-Ah? Ian will take care of her at the entrance. In that case, we can relax and focus on the fight too. Let's finish this quickly. I miss Seol-Ah already. I'm so jealous of Ian. Even at a time like this, she's probably having fun playing with Seol-Ah, right? This is the mommy bear, and the one holding the cane is the daddy bear. This is Seol-Ah bear. The dolls are moving by themselves. The rabbit is pretty Hyun-Yuni. Judging from the state of the mana light, there don't seem to be any more surviving or hiding monsters. Seol, I've checked everything on my side. Then let's finish hiding the corpses and go pick up Seol-Ah. Hyun. We're back. Nothing happened, right? Something did happen, but I don't know if I should ask such a question. Is Seol-Ah perhaps a mage? After much discussion with Yunhai, we decided to tell her that Seol-Ah can use magic. Not only can we not outrightly deny it, Hyun isn't someone who'd spread the truth with malicious intent even if we told her the truth. It's better to hide this, right? Yes, since she could be dragged away somewhere, and the Mage Tower is desperate to research mana. The Mage Tower. It is an organization made up of mages who are rare existences worldwide. As rare as they are, they also possess countless possibilities and potential. Even before I regressed, for those very reasons, they made use of their influence and took away Seol-Ah. The reason why I'm trying to stabilize Seol-Ah's mana is also to avoid their pursuit. The reason that you came to the field this time is also because of Seol-Ah. Then, I'll go with you. We don't know if people are hiding in the field, do we? What? Will that be okay? If it's for Seol-Ah, then doing this much is nothing for me. Having 3 people is better than 2, isn't it? I also want to take this opportunity to show off my new sword. Everything's so sparkly. Is she talking about mana? We can't really see the mana in the air, though. I like it here. I feel so refreshed. The light of the mana light is dwindling. It's definitely helping. Sigh. What a relief. Let's stay here for a little longer. Woom woom. Woom woom. That sound. Woom. Everybody run to the exit. Why is a siren blaring when we're on a field? Isn't that the sound indicating that a fracture has formed? The exit. A field boss has appeared. That's siren. Beginning the sudden quest. Rocky Region's field boss. Hunt the mountain golem. That sound indicates the appearance of a field boss. Daddy? Yunhai, stay as far away from the field boss as possible. Since you're the fastest one, I'm sure you can protect Seol-Ah safely. I came in here after confirming it wasn't time for the field boss to appear yet. Not only that, but field bosses don't just spawn by themselves like this. It could have been attracted. Here it comes. Spread out. The mountain golem is a monster that mends its wounds with rocks in its vicinity. If we attack it half-heartedly, we'd only draw its attention to us, let alone injure it. We need to find the place where we can attack to bring it down in one shot. Its core. The most common places for a mountain golem's core to be in are either the crown of its head or its neck, since we'll only draw its attention if we attack hastily. We need to stand by in our own positions and cut at its core together at the same time. An earthquake? No. The golem is starting to move. Since it showed up because it was attracted to mana, would its attention naturally go to both of them? It's too late to wait for the signal. Seol-Ah. What are you doing? If you do that, then its attention will be focused on you. We need to eliminate it before it focuses its attention in Yunhai's direction. Slash away at it right now, Heian. Focus solely on this moment. I mustn't rush and slash away like last time. Otherwise, I may lose another sword. Recall what you felt during your training and attack carefully. With precision. I did it. I brought it down. Appa, what's wrong? There's no need for us to rush since I was able to slash it properly this time. It's not dead yet. It's still alive and moving. This golem's core isn't in the crown of its head nor its neck. It's hidden somewhere else. Until we find it and get rid of it, it'll counterattack and regenerate every time we attack. But the core can't be anywhere else. Arg. Cook. You do. Is this golem trying to crush us with its hands? We can't dodge that. What's that? An ice teddy bear. We should be safe with this much distance. We managed to get away from the golem, thanks to what caused that huge sound. But those two may have fallen into danger because of that. Mommy, is that monster a bad monster? Are Daddy and Bunny Uni fighting it? That's right. That's why Mommy has to go help them. Then, I'll help too. What? Seol, I can see my breath. What just happened? Seol-Ah. Seol-Ah, wake up. She's asleep? Where did that ice teddy bear appear from? Could it be magic? The golem's movements have been restrained. Let's use this chance to get out of here. Okay. However I see it, I'm sure that's creation magic. The only one here who can use such magic is Seol-Ah? No way. It's only big, has no power, and doesn't even know how to fight. At this rate, it'll just be one-sidedly done in. It made a weapon and blocked. To think the situation's been reversed by just a single weapon. Seol Appa? Me? That ice teddy bear. It resembles you, Appa. You have successfully defeated the mountain golem, the rocky region's field boss. You have completed the sudden quest. I'll make sure that nothing about Seol-Ah comes up in the rocky region incident. You think you can do it? I may not look like it, but I'm the Sword Saint's granddaughter, okay? Stop with your worrying. Okay, I'll leave it to you then. Are you hurt anywhere else? Yeah, but they're light bruises, so don't worry too much. Thanks for treating me. Where's Seol-Ah? She's sleeping. She must have been dead tired. Seol-Ah must have become very fatigued after making the ice teddy bear, so she's still asleep, even after we got home. To think she'd create something with magic rather than summoning something. Summoning is to call a familiar with the mage's mana as the price. But what Seol-Ah did was create a completely new artificial entity with magic. Calling and creating are on completely different levels. My daughter may already be the strongest in the world. Foreigners, they don't look like they're acquainted with grandfather. Why have they come to Goryo's sword house? I apologize. You must have been startled by my bodyguards. I have something to ask you. Do you have some time? Seol-Ah, do you remember that huge ice teddy bear you made? She didn't create it consciously? How was that magic manifested then? It's a bit iffy to say it's because of the mana, since it was already stabilized. Well, I wanted to scold that bad monster. Seol-Ah might be a visitor? Yunhai, I'll get it. Heian, Seol Appa, where are you right now? I'm at home. Sorry, there seems to be a visitor, so I'll call you back later. Huh, wait, Seol Appa. A mage from the Mage Tower has gone to see you. Apparently, when we were hunting the mountain golem, the huge amount of mana set off the fracture detection radar. Because of that, they're searching through the field visitor log and are investigating everyone on it. Hello? Seol Appa, are you listening to me? The unique quest has been updated. Lee Seol-Ah's first misfortune has begun. Unique quest, changing the future. Prevent Lee Seol-Ah's 5 misfortunes. 0/5. First misfortune. Protect Lee Seol-Ah from William Taylor. Incomplete. William Taylor. Then the person on the other side of that door is Seojin. Is something wrong? I'll see what I can do. Let's talk again after this situation is over. There are people from the Mage Tower looking for us because of what happened on the field. I think the people outside are some of those people. The more I stall, the more suspicious they will get. The best thing I can do right now is trust in my reasoning and give it a try. Seol-Ah, there's something I need you to do for me. Thank you for cooperating with the investigation. Lee Seojin and Yu Yunhai. I am a mage from the Mage Tower, William Taylor. This might feel sudden and nerve-wracking, but as this is a personally requested investigation from the Hunter Association, We kindly request your full cooperation. Yes, all right. It just had to be William Taylor, too. William Taylor. He was the Mage Tower's England branch manager before my regression. Although I don't know his title now, I'm sure he's an extremely powerful person. There's nothing in the house that seems off, sir. He must be checking for signs of mana in the house. Fortunately, he must not have noticed Seol-Ah's mana. It was a good call. Seol-Ah. Yes, Daddy. Villains who are after your power are here. Gasp, bad people. Seol-Ah, you know the mana you have, right? I want you to take that mana and hide it deep inside of you. Can you try that? Seojin, what's going? If my guess is correct, then Seol-Ah's mana probably isn't bursting out of her because she can't control it. She just never tried controlling it. Because no one taught her to do so until now. Not only have Mr. Lee and Ms. Yu passed the license exam with flying colors, you've even encountered an abrupt fracture, Mr. Lee. Yes, that is correct. Have you two recently visited the Goryeo Sword House's field? Yes, we definitely have. Are you two the ones who hunted down the field boss? No, we hunted it down with Heian. Then we can cut to the chase. We've found evidence of considerable mana usage along with some suspicious objects on the field. Is there anything you know about this? The remnants of the ice teddy bear. After the ice teddy bear took down the mountain golem, it broke apart into pieces and slowly melted. To think they'd look into those tracks too. As much as I want to be of help, there's not much I can gather from this picture. Both possess strong mana, but not to the point where they'd be able to use magic. We must have gotten the wrong hunter. All right. Thank you for cooperating with the investigation. Seol-Ah, Bunny Yuan and I thought I was going to die of anxiety. Me too. I was having cold sweats because I thought they caught us. Seol-Ah was scared just a few minutes ago too. It's a relief that she seems fine now. Well, since nothing happened, there's no reason for us to be wary of the Mage Tower now, right? Let's think about that tomorrow, after a good night's sleep. The quest tab. It's still listed as incomplete. Protect Lee Seol-Ah from William Taylor. Incomplete. That means Seol-Ah's first misfortune hasn't been taken care of yet. We've passed the immediate threat, but if William Taylor noticed Seol-Ah's mana, then could I have stopped him? I'm only slightly stronger than the norm. I'd have been powerless against him and lost without being able to do a thing. And oh, even if it wasn't William Taylor, I would have lost. The fact that Seol-Ah's enemy isn't just the Mage Tower, and could very well become the entire world. Just because I'm slightly better than those around me, I'd been disregarding that fact. I need to become stronger. By using all of the tools at my disposal. I've been very passive in using the knowledge I have of the future. But I can't afford to worry about stuff like that. To do that, first, I'll look for her. 1 week later, using this opportunity, High-Tech announces a new product. I will prove how trustworthy our company's products are. That interview's showing up now, huh? Are you sure you'll be fine alone? I'll be fine. It isn't like I've barely been in a dungeon before. And besides, I'm only going today for promotional purposes. It's Ha-Iram, the daughter of that conglomerate. It's really her. Look at her equipment. Insane. Shall we get going then? Gwangwaman Station Field Underground. There isn't a single monster in sight. Did someone clear them already? I have my sidearms and defensive gear ready, and my condition is perfect. So why do I feel so anxious? The fact that there are no people, and that there's not even a single monster is weird. That scared me. It's another hunter. They must have entered earlier. I'll ask if there are any monsters nearby. Hey, excuse me. Crazy bastards. Even if there's nothing to kill, you stabbed a person? Whoever the instigator is, I'll kill them when I get out of here. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to get out in this condition. Huh? Has he fainted already? Where the hell did you come from? Are you her bodyguard? Don't get in the way and screw off. Who are you? Me? I'm just a passing hunter. High Tech, the current most famous weapon manufacturing company in Korea. A conglomerate that manufactures all kinds of goods that hunters use, such as weapons, defensive gear, and consumables. The person I rescued is the daughter of High Tech's chairman, Ha Iram. You said you had a cute daughter, so I suspected it. Not only are you not my knight in shining armor, but you're also a married man with a child. Is the story of you having a daughter with you Yunhai, the one you dated in university, false? I do have a child, but I'm not married. Oh, but I do have someone I like. Wait, did you do a background check on me? You respond properly and know where to draw the line, too. Information about you comes up even if I don't do anything. Take a seat. In any case, since you saved my life, I thought I should give you a reward, so I called you here. I'll pay you handsomely, so give me your account number. No, it's all right. There's no need to feel burdened. I can even give you more if you want. I'm saying this because it's really all right. To be honest, it's a tempting offer. An amount that'll make my mouth water will come into my bank account, and I'll be able to invest it in various places. Hunter Bank, transfer 800 million won. I didn't do it because I wanted money, but if I accept the money, my relationship with Ha Iram will end here. You're a lot more interesting than I thought, aren't you? Then, if I can't give you a reward, can I just give you a personal gift? A gift? Yeah, 2 gifts. Uncleared Dungeon Collection 01-inch. Your gift is a commission, Uncleared Dungeon Collection 01. You can decide whether you'll accept it or not after you hear the description. The Tiger Den Dungeon. It's an uncleared dungeon. A new monster was discovered there, so we were planning on selecting people to go there. But an issue came up. Here's the result of the advanced team. 5 people, including the looters, all assumed to be dead. The image was extracted from the video that a hunter was filming. Where are you guys? Answer me. We're here. Help us. 2 people. Just wait there. I'm coming for you. That's the final scene of the video. White fur. I was planning on going myself, but since my body is in this state, I just have to retrieve the materials of that monster, right? When should I go? Wait, are you planning on going alone? Are you insane? It's a place where multiple people were annihilated at once. Even so, I'll go alone. Aren't you trying to test me with this commission, to find out just how strong I am? If I'm going to be tested, I might as well go all out. Is it really all right to send him alone? Yes, it's what he himself wanted. And as he said, I'm testing him. And it doesn't feel like he's just putting on airs. I'm home. Welcome home, Daddy. To think home could feel this warm. All the fatigue accumulated from being outside is melting away. The cutest daughter in the world. My beautiful wife. No, my beautiful ex-girlfriend. Actually, it feels strange no matter what I call Yunhai, so let's skip her. Daddy smells good. Hmm. Yunhai, do I smell like something? Let's see. Female perfume. Seojin, you don't use perfume. If you're not with those bastards, then save me. Sure, why not? I'll kill you if you do anything weird. I'm not going to die and leave my cute daughter behind. Could it be? Back then. Daddy, are you having an affair? Where in the world did you learn that word? Lee Seojin, look over here. I'm innocent. Really? Look at my eyes. Are they the eyes of someone who's lying? I'll gamble it all on this. I didn't have an affair. I'm being falsely accused. Looks like you're telling the truth. Don't be so nervous. What could I possibly say to you? You looked like you had a lot to say. Daddy, you survived. TV is the source of all evil. Few days later, Tiger Den dungeon entrance. Is it because Ha-iram holds the clearing rights? There's not a single person here. Lee Seojin, here are the consumables you requested. Excuse me, but you hadn't requested a flashlight. I can give you one right now if you want. Oh, it's all right. I don't need one. Pardon. Then, I'll start clearing. The Tiger Den dungeon. You have entered an uncleared dungeon, beginning the special quest. Clear the dungeon, Tiger Den. This dungeon's greatest trait is pitch darkness. In this darkness, even the brightest light isn't of much use. But even so, there is a reason why I'm confident in clearing this dungeon. I didn't think I'd use this here. Night Snowflake. It's an elixir that grants night vision. I got this elixir from the Ant Devourer hidden dungeon that I cleared with Kong Daeho. It's finally time to use it. Applying the effect of the elixir, Night Snowflake. Since my daughter is waiting at home, shall I make this quick? To consider these the monsters that killed the hunters. Their only redeeming quality is their numbers, and it isn't hard at all to hunt them alone. They don't look like what I saw in the images either. But, even if they're easy to deal with, there are way too many of them. Why did they stop? Me. Save me. Ha-iram said they were assumed to be dead, meaning their deaths are unconfirmed. Is there anyone nearby? There's more than enough of a chance for there to be survivors. Let's approach it carefully. From the monster's reactions, there's something here. Not only that, the hunter in the footage died while running away and screaming. So, it must be a monster that detects either sound or vibrations. You're here? Shit. It hurts. It hurts. It was neither sound nor vibrations. It wasn't a monster that needed to detect anything in the first place. It can just lure them here and eat them. How did you know? How? A monster that mimics the voices and appearances of the humans it eats, to lure other humans to themselves. A mimic. I know. You see me, don't you? It just had to be this monster, whose information hadn't been recorded in detail even before my regression. I thought I was going to die there. It's a lot faster than I expected. I only blocked with my spear, but it's bleeding a lot. Its body may be very frail. I just need a chance to deal a fatal injury. It hurts, spare me. It's mimicking the voices of the people it killed. I don't want to die. I'm so scared. Mommy, Daddy. Daddy. What is it doing? Dad. Daddy, Daddy, DY. Addy, Daddy. No way. Is it looking for a voice that I'll react to? Daddy. I'm so scared. Please don't leave me behind. I mustn't falter. My mind knew that. But the emotions boiling within me weren't something that I could control. Huh. Daddy, you're not dead. I didn't come to this dungeon without preparing. Whenever suit. It's my second gift. It's an NFS item that won't ever go into the process of mass production. Not only does it raise your mana circulation rate, but it also has insulation and cold resistance features. However, the greatest ability of this suit lies elsewhere. If you infuse mana into the suit, then it becomes harder than most types of armor. My teeth. Kaya. You shouldn't have crossed the line. It hurts. It resisted until the Yendi. I have to kill it before it starts talking again. I hate you, Daddy. Why are you hurting me this much? I'm so miserable. You don't know how sad I am, or how much it hurts. You don't know how much I'm suffering. I despise you. I hate. You're not Seol-Ah. Even if I am to hear such words of resentment, I want to hear them directly from Seol-Ah instead of the likes of you. I don't want to hurt Seol-Ah anymore. Yes, that's it. You just have to never forget that feeling. Lee Seojin. To be continued. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe for more. Your support means the world to me.